Hi, I'm Lisa. Today's practice is going to be Hi, I'm Lisa. Today's practice is going to be targeting the upper back, the chest, the shoulders, some areas that I've noticed this past week getting really tight. Sometimes when we sit too long, we feel the ache in the low back and the hips. But over time, being at our screen or on our phones, in our cars, or on our couches, our posture tends to round forward. When we go to sit back up straight, it actually gets really hard to do. So we're going to work on opening this space up, taking a deeper breath, and hopefully bring in some more ease to the upper body. So let's start by closing the eyes. Inhale and lengthen your breath. As you exhale, allow the body to soften, to get a little heavier against your mat. And bring your attention to your breath, slowing it down. Feeling where your breath moves in your body. Often when we are stressed or we've been living that hunched over posture, our breath gets stuck around our chest and our neck, and it's very stressful breath. So feel instead for sending the breath a little bit lower. Feel it move down through your rib cage. Feel for expanding your rib cage with your inhale. And allow your shoulders to draw down your back away from your ears on the exhale. We're going to start our practice today. You can keep your eyes closed if this feels better, or you can open them up. I want to use a pranayama. This is a breath exercise, which is a really nice way to turn off our thinking, analytical brain and get into feeling in our bodies. This is a buzzy bee breath. It can be kind of weird to do in class. I see people look around like, does she really want me to do that? But we're at home. Maybe no one's around. No one can hear you. So this is called Bhramari. It sounds a little bit like this. So there's that buzzy sound. We're going after the vibration. So if we're trying to loosen up our stuck stuff. So with the upper body, we're playing with sort of a medium tone. If we were trying to get up higher, we'd play with a higher tone, lower, a little bit lower tone. But I want you to go for a noise that you actually feel. You feel it vibrating underneath your hands and your body. And it's just like we're trying to shake the dust off those tight spots. So since we're working with upper body, let's start with the hands on upper chest. Take a full inhale and feel your chest expand under your hands. With the exhale, buzzy bee breath. Go. Let's do that again. Inhale, expand your chest. Exhale, buzz. Now let's try with the back. And we're going for a vibration you can actually feel. So you might have to play with the volume or the pitch of your buzz. Let's feel for sending our breath into our upper back, into the shoulders. Give yourself a little massage while you're back there. Inhale. Exhale, buzz. I finally just felt that last one back there. So I'm going to do one more. If you need to do a few more rounds before you actually feel it, pause this, because when you actually feel that vibration back there, it's really special. We're using our breath to create space in the body. Inhale. Exhale. Let your hands come down. Close your eyes. Send your breath into your chest and your upper back. And just feel if anything feels different. I notice even my energy feels a little bit brighter after doing that. Open your eyes. Let's come into a seated twist. And I'm going to do this in half lotus. You can do this with the legs crossed. We're going to come into half lotus. I'm going to start with my right leg on top, taking the right foot up on top of left thigh, and wrapping my right arm around my back to grab onto that foot. If that doesn't work, you can also just grab onto your pants. But I'm using that to get a little extra shoulder opening. So don't do this if it contorts you to make the move happen. I'm going to bring my left hand to my right knee. Inhale. Exhale. Gently rotate your chest to the right. And if you're not grabbing the foot, it doesn't feel good to grab your pants, you're just going to have that back hand behind you like a little tripod. Let's rotate back through center. Either change the cross of your legs, or if you're working half lotus, bring that left foot on top. Right hand to left knee, right hand's either behind your back, grabbing your pants, or grabbing the foot. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, let the left shoulder relax down your back as you rotate. Feel that your weight is back on your sit bones, that you're not rocking forward, and the back's not arching to make this happen. Come on back to center. Let's go into Baddha Konasana for a side bend. The bottoms of the feet together. And I'm pressing the heels and the balls of the feet together as I spread my toes. If your hips are not comfortable here, you can do this cross-legged or put a block or a blanket underneath your butt to lift it up a little bit. All right, let's extend the right hand straight out from right hip. Inhale, lift up through your left side, and exhale, flatten the right palm as you come into your side bend. Feel both sit bones down on your mat, and really press the left sit bone down as you lift the ribs up to get some more length. Relax the head. Let's add a chest opener to this. The left hand straight up to the ceiling, palms spread. With the exhale, let that hand draw back behind me and down until I feel a length and a stretch across the front of that left shoulder. And as you relax the head and the neck, you'll feel that stretch a little more. To come out, flip your left palm to face the floor, pull through your left fingertips to bring the chest up, and let the head and the neck be the last thing up. We're often really rough with our necks without even realizing it. And we can't get ease into the shoulders if we're tensing our neck. So we're going to work with a relaxed neck throughout our practice today. All right, left hand down. Inhale, reach up through your right side. Exhale into your side bend. Oh, this side is tight. Feel that this reach is coming from your ribs and not your shoulder up by your ears. Head, neck, relaxed. The chest opener, right hand straight up to the ceiling, palm facing forward. Exhale, hand draws back and down. Reach out through your right fingertips so you feel that length across the front of your chest and shoulder. To come out, flip the palm to face the floor. Use that arm to pull you up. Let your head be the last thing to stack back up over your spine. All right, the legs are a little stiff. Stretch them out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right. We're going to come into some abdominal work to get us working in our core, be able to take a deeper breath. If you've got one, grab a block. If you don't have a block, you can grab a rolled up beach towel or bathroom towel. If you don't have one, you can do this without it, but it's a nice way to get the inner legs involved, and it feels like a nice stabilizing force for the core and the low back. So if you've got something, grab it. Whatever you've got is going to go between your legs down near your pubic bone. So it's not touching the knees. If you're using the block, it's going to go into your legs this way. All right. This is elbow to knee with a block. Knees over hips, not over belly. Hands clasped behind the head, elbows up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Curl the head and shoulders up. Pause. Curl the tailbone up. Notice what a small move that is. Squeeze the block. Exhale, both elbows towards left thigh. Right leg straight up to the ceiling. Squeeze the block. Pull low belly down. Inhale back to center, but head and shoulders stay lifted. Pause. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows to right thigh. Squeeze the block. Reach up through your left leg like you could touch the ceiling and pull low belly down. Inhale back to center. If you need to bring the head down in between, go for it. Head and shoulders up. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows to left thigh. Right leg reaches up. Squeeze the block. Low belly pulls down. Inhale back to center. Pause. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows towards right thigh. Squeeze your block. Reach up to the ball of your left foot. Pull low belly down. Inhale back to center. We're going to do 2 more on each side. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows to left thigh. Right leg up. Squeeze the block. Pull low belly down. Woo. Inhale back to center. Pause. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows to right thigh. Reach up through the left leg. Pull low belly in. Back to center. Ooh, am I glad there's only one more left. Big inhale. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Both elbows to left thigh. Right leg up. Reach up. Pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Keep those shoulders lifted. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows to right thigh. Reach out through your left leg. Pull low belly down. Inhale, back to center. Feet down, head down. Bring one hand onto your belly, one hand onto your chest. Feel your breath. Feel if that breath is any bigger. And feel if you can move the breath down a little lower into your body, taking the stress away from the neck and shoulders. Let's come into bridge. You can leave the block here if that feels good. You can take the block out. All right, inhale, curl up into bridge. Let's add a little arm movement to keep warming up the upper body. I'm going to inhale, take the arms up overhead, hopefully not whacking my wall. Exhale, roll in the back down. And inhale, hands back to my sides. Scoot down a little bit. Inhale, curl the hips up. Exhale, arms overhead. Hold. Roll the back down. And bring the hands back down to your sides. Let's do that 3 more times. Hips up, arms overhead, shoulders relaxed, roll the back down. Hands to your sides. Inhale, hips up, arms overhead, roll down. See if you can get a little more movement each time. Last one. Now hug the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. And come up to seated. And come into some sun salutations. So come on up to the top of your mat. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. If low back's a little tender, you can make this a flat back fold. Step your left knee back, bring it down, low lunge. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank. Bring the knees down, lower down, elbows drawing back towards your feet. Low cobra, slide the hands forward, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, keep pulling the chest forward as you lower down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, right knee down, low lunge. Exhale, hands down, step up to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right foot back, low lunge. Exhale, hands down, plank. Knees down, lower down, low cobra. Inhale, pull your chest forward, pull shoulder blades away from ears. Exhale, lower down, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward, left knee down, low lunge. Exhale, step up to the top of your mat, forward fold or flat back fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your left foot back. You can bring the knee down or keep it lifted for crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down, plank. And keep the knees lifted or bring them down. but choose the one that allows you to bring your body down in one long line. Low cobra. Exhale, lower. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, either low lunge or crescent lunge. Pausing here and really feeling your feet, your legs. Sometimes when we get so stressed, we get locked up in here and we forget how much strength, how much energy and our ability to ground that we have through our legs. So feel your feet, feel your legs. Exhale, hands down, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. I'm going to work a little standing back bend. This is much more of a chest opener than a back bend. And I like to use the block because it makes us use our legs. So if you're using the block or your rolled up towel, place it between your legs, way up high. I'm going to use my thumbs on the edge of my sacrum. My fingers are holding the top of my hip bones. Pressing down through my feet. Inhale and lift my ribs up as I push my hips down. I'm going to lightly squeeze that block as I open my chest up. So I'm feeling for length and that rolling back of the shoulders without arching the back. It doesn't look like much, but it's a lot to be in this wide open chest position. So if it feels like a lot, get your breath as big as whatever sensations arise for you. Relax. Let's bring that block down. I'm going to work a chest opener. It helps to have a nice big wall. If you don't have a big wall, you can also use a door frame. So I think I have enough space here with this wall. You want to be an upper arm's distance away from the wall. So I'm going to place my upper arm against the wall. That same hand that's on the wall, I'm stepping that foot forward. I'm coming into a lunge position. Drop that hand down to my side. And then inhale and reach the hand back behind me. So it's about shoulder height on the wall. I'm keeping both hips facing forward. I'm going to bring my opposite hand across my chest. Inhale and feel your breath expand your chest into your hand. Exhale, let the shoulder relax down away from your ears. If you can go a little deeper here, and feel for rotating your chest towards the center of the room. That's about as far as I need to go to feel quite a stretch. This is definitely a less is more moment. When that feels good, slide the hand down the wall, shake it out. And we're gonna go to the other side. So notice I've got a little wall to maximize it. I'm scooting close. So I have wall space behind me. I'm measuring that space again. Stepping my outside foot back and relaxing my hand down to my side before bringing it back onto the wall. Now, if you just had a door frame or a wall, you can grab onto it like I am here with my fingers. Trying to get both hips facing forward. Opposite hand across my chest. Inhale, feel your breath. Expand your chest from the inside. Exhale, relax your shoulder. Let each breath be a new opportunity to create space and to relax. Slide the hand down. Come away from the wall. Let's come into a B series with some standing poses to keep opening up the chest and bringing some lubrication to our shoulders. So back to the top of your mat. Inhale, sit back into chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back into plank. All right, knees up or knees down, lower down. Cobra. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Warrior two. I'm going to turn so that you can see my back move. We're going to do some shoulder shrugs. So hands relax at your side. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, glide shoulders back and down. Feel the back of your neck grow a little longer. Inhale, relax your arms. Exhale, draw middle borders of your shoulder blades together. Slide them down. Inhale, bend your arms, palms face up. Spread your back with your breath. Exhale, draw bottom tips of shoulder blades together and slide them down your back. Inhale back into warrior two. Coming into reverse warrior. And you can make this a side bend, or you can add another neck release here, stretching left hand over left thigh. Reach out through your fingers, and then turn your gaze till you find a position that feels like a really nice stretch for your neck. Reach back through that left hand if you're in the neck release. Warrior two. Bring both hands down. Step back into plank. Lower down. All right, Shalabhasana, locust pose. Hands at your sides. Inhale, press your hip bones down. Lift the chest. Reach back through your fingers. And if back's okay with it, lift your toes. Lower down. Hands under shoulders. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Step your right foot forward. Warrior two. So shoulder shrugs. Show you from the front this time. Relax your hands at your sides. Inhale into your upper back. Hold the breath. Slide shoulders up towards your ears. Slide them back. Exhale, squeeze the tops of your shoulder blades together. Slide them down. Relax the arms. Inhale into your upper back. Exhale, draw middle borders of your shoulder blades together. Slide them down. Let this be small. Last one, bend the elbows, palms face up. Inhale into your upper back. Exhale, draw bottom tips of the shoulder blades together. Draw elbows back and slide them down. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Either coming into the side bend or adding the extra neck release. Relax. If you're in the neck release, relax your neck, relax your jaw. If something needs to work hard here, let it be your legs. And bring both hands down. step back into plank, lower down. Shalabhasana, hands at your sides, hip bones pressed down. My upper back is real sticky, so I also feel for sending my ribs down. And that's what allows me to lift my chest up. It may not look like much of a lift, but I really feel it around my bra line and my shoulder blades. You can add the feet. Inhale, grow longer. Exhale, lower down. Downward facing dog. Step up to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit back into chair. Exhale, come all the way up. Come back up to the top of my mat. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold. Step back into plank. If the planks don't work for you, you can hold your plank and go straight back into down dog. Always an option to bring the knees down as well. Cobra. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Warrior one. All right, we're going to add our eagle arms to this. I'm going to cross my right elbow on top of the left. Now, if your shoulders are tight, you might just be holding on to them. Might be able to bring backs of the hands together or work the bind of the hands. Feel for which one actually gives you the best stretch and sense of ease across your back. So if you need to down level in order to feel, do that. Don't blow past the edge that your body's currently at. Inhale into your upper back. Exhale, draw the elbows forward enough that you feel your upper back spread. And relax your head. Option here to either come into humble warrior, coming down towards the thigh, or you can take the hands behind the back, clasp the hands, and draw the shoulders back as you hinge forward. Notice back is long, and I'm really using the strength of my legs here to hold me. All right, unclasp the hands or unwind the arms, bring the hands down. Press back into plank and come all the way down to your mat for Shalabhasana. You can leave the hands at your sides, or option this time, clasp the hands. Inhale, chest up. Reach back through the hands, maybe add the feet. Belly lifting. Exhale, lower down. Turn your cheek to one side and bring your hand to your low back. Inhale, use your breath to expand your low back. Exhale, feel it soften underneath your hand. Hands under shoulders. Press back to downward facing dog. Exhale, step your right foot forward, warrior one. And in our warrior one, we're trying to get both hips to face the top of our mat. So if you need to slide your right foot out towards the edge of your mat to make that happen, do it. Coming into our eagle arms, left elbow on top of the right this time, picking whichever variation works for your upper back today. One modification that I'm working is to lift my back heel up. I'm really tight in that shin today, and it's just not feeling good to leave it down. Give yourself permission to enjoy your yoga practice. Coming either into humble warrior, hinging at the hips, bringing the arms down, or bringing the hands back, clasping the hands. And breathe. Unclasp or unwind the arms. Come back into plank. Lower down. Shalabhasana, either with hands clasped or hands at your sides. Inhale, lift the chest. Pull it forward. Lift the head, lift the hands. Maybe lift the feet. Another option can be to actually push the feet down into the floor. See which one feels better in your body. And lower down. Turn the opposite cheek down. Bring your hand to your low back. Take an inhale. Feel your back expand and feel it relax with the exhale. Hands under shoulders. Downward facing dog. Step up to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back into chair. Exhale up, hands to heart. Inhale, take a breath that you feel move through your upper back and chest. Feel if anything is starting to change. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Step back into plank. Lower down. Cobra. Hands under shoulders. Ribs press down as the heart reaches forward. Exhale, lower. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Warrior one. Coming into our archer arms. Different ways to do this. Turn so you can see my back. We're going to start with the right arm up. And then bending the elbow, letting the hand come down the back. Option one, if you're real tight, bring the left hand across, hold the right elbow, and then spiral that right elbow forward and up into your hand. Option two, to add a chest opener for the left side, is to reach that left hand back. If you can grab the hands without struggle, you can clasp the hands. If that's not happening, you can grab onto your shirt and use that instead. Pick the one that allows you to keep your back long rather than arching your spine. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, send your elbows in opposite directions. Let's come into a twist. Unwind the arms, right arm up. Exhale, right elbow to outside of left thigh. Make a fist, left hand on top, twisting over the left thigh. You can stay in warrior. You can lift the back heel for a lunge, or bring the back knee down for a low twisting lunge. Another way, use your arms to press up away from your leg. Let the head relax. Unwind. Bring the hands down. Lower down to your mat. Boat with shoulder shrugs. Bring the elbows straight out from shoulders. It's almost like you're making a goalpost with your arms. Inhale, lift your chest, lift the arms, If it feels good, you can lift the feet. It's a little too much for me today. And exhale, squeeze the shoulders, shoulder blades, elbows back towards one another. And inhale, bring the arms back to your starting position. Inhale, spread your back. Exhale, draw on shoulder blades, elbows together and down your back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. And relax. Inhale, press back to downward facing dog. Other side. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Coming into arch your arms. This time, left arm's going up. Bend the elbow. Hand comes down the back. Right arm can come across to hold on to the elbow, or it can come around behind you to make the bind. And go for the one that feels good, rather than one that you think looks good. And slow down your breath. Make it as big and as deep as you can. Slowly unwind. Reach the left arm up, twisting warrior. Left elbow to outside of right thigh, making a fist, right hand on top. Lifting the chest and rotating it towards you, towards my right side. This is feeling good for me today to have the knee lifted. I feel like I'm getting a lot of length in my back. Sometimes this can feel unsteady. So if that's you, bringing that knee down will allow you to focus a little more on the twist. And bring the hands down, press back into plank. Last time, lowering down. All right, Shalabhasana of your choice. Hands at your sides, hands clasped. Maybe you're on a shoulder shrugs. Come on up. Grow a little bit longer. Exhale, lower down. Press back, downward facing dog. Exhale, bring the knees down. Remember camel. This will be a little variation of camel. We're not going to go into a deep back bend. We're going to keep opening our upper chest. It's nice to have a little extra padding here. So if you've got a blanket, if you've got that rolled up towel, you can unroll it. Or you can fold over your yoga mat to have a little more cushion for your knees. Take hands to hips. You can use fists or hold onto the hip bones. You can also use your block. If you're somebody who tends to overextend in the low back, using the block helps turn on the legs and create more length rather than arch in the back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, press the hips down. Lightly squeeze the block as you lift your chest up. Shoulders relax down away from ears. Now your choice. You can have the head go back if that feels good. Chin can point down if that feels better. Camel always gets me a little shaky. And you can see this isn't a big movement, but I'm opening up so much. And there's been a lot to feel lately that as I create that space, all that extra energy starts to move out. All right, come back up. Take the block out if you're using the block or your mat or your roll. Lie down on your back for bridge. So feet about hip width apart. Inhale, curl up into your bridge. Now we're gonna, one at a time, curl the shoulder blades, tucking them under so chest can lift up a little higher. I'm gonna clasp the hands. Still feel that your weight is in your feet and it's even. There's equal pressure on the big toe side of your foot and the pinky side of your foot. Expand your chest, expand your upper back with the breath. Exhale, unclasp the hands. Move the shoulders back out. Roll your back down. Go into a figure four stretch. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Draw both knees into your chest, grabbing onto the back of left thigh or left shin. Let the shoulders relax. Feel that your right and left sides of your pelvis are equally heavy, not rocking to one side or the other. And then flex your right foot and press your shin forward to deepen that stretch in your hip and your glutes. We have the mat here to support us. So feel with every exhale for letting go, not working any harder than you need to. Let's change the cross the legs, left ankle over right thigh. Uncross the legs. Let's add a twist here. Both knees come into the chest and then over to the right side of your body. Let that left hand reach out at shoulder height or maybe a little higher up towards your head for one last stretch through the armpit and chest. Head looking in either direction. Pick both knees up, roll onto your back. Bring the knees over to the left side of your body. Right arm stretching out. Inhale and spread your tight spots. Send your breath where you feel the stretch. Exhale, allow your chest to rotate towards the ceiling, allowing the arm and the shoulder to sink down towards the floor. If you're real tight, they may not touch the floor. You might just be hovering. Don't force the arm down. One time, lift the knees back up, rock side to side. And as you're ready, Stretch the legs out. Let's settle down for Shavasana. Might have hands overhead at your side, maybe resting on your body. Close your eyes. Feel your breath move through the back of your body and back, expanding down towards the floor. Exhale, allow your ribs and your shoulder blades to sink down into the support of your mat. Feel your head get heavy and the muscles in your face and the back of your neck relax. Allow the arms and the fingers to rest wherever they are. And allow the legs to relax. Feel your body resting on your mat. Each exhale, a new opportunity to let go, to do less. Stay in your Shavasana as long as feels good. Give yourself this recharge time. When and only when you're ready to come out, slide the knees in towards your chest. Hug them in. And gently rock side to side. Roll onto your side, allowing your body to rest for a moment. Use your hands to help press yourself to seated, letting the head and the neck be the last thing up. Close your eyes or keep them closed. Bring your hands into your heart, either on your chest, feeling your body, or in prayer. Feel what's different in your body, in the quality of your breath. And thank yourself for taking this time. Even if you spaced out or had to pause and go clean up random dirt you saw underneath the couch or answer the phone, it's still a win for being here. The light in me recognizes and honors the light in you. Namaste. I'd love to hear how this practice felt in your body. So leave me a comment below. If you like the video, please share it with a friend and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos to come.